8th grade, you have a chance to wear a hat or hoodie each Friday until school is out.
A hat and a hoodie? What are you talking about?
Chill, my man. You will find out about this and much more as Tomahawk Talk starts now.
Good Friday, CMS, and welcome to Tomahawk Talk. I'm Lisa Ramirez.
And I'm Spencer Meese.
So, Spencer, as you were saying in the opening, a hat and a hoodie for each Friday?
That's right, Luis. All 8th grade students will have a chance to wear a hat or hoodie each Friday for the remainder of the school year.
There has to be a catch. I know those two items are against school code. You can't wear those.
This is special. Do you remember the 8th grade trip to Worlds of Fun?
Yes. Is it back?
It sure is, and to help offset the cost of Worlds of Fun trip, all 8th graders will be allowed to wear a hat or hoodie each Friday until the end of the school.
What do they have to do?
8th grade students only have to pay $1 each Friday, and they can wear a hat or hoodie. For teachers and administration details will follow how to check if a student has paid it or not.
That $1 can go a long way to help reduce the cost of the trip. And speaking of the trip, we sent Lily Kimmel to find out more.
We're on. Okay. All right, 8th graders. Worlds of Fun is back on. So we're really excited to get this opportunity to let you have the chance to go to Worlds of Fun and kind of celebrate the end of your middle school career. It's going to be May 11th. So it seems like a long ways away, but it'll be here before you know it. Some of your teachers have let you know if you're qualified to go. It's based on staying out of trouble, keeping your grades up. So we'll continually communicate with you on how you're doing your progress on that. But keep your grades up the next couple months, especially fourth quarter once that starts. Let's lock it in, do well in school, stay out of trouble, and then we can go. On the day of May 11th, basically we'll just meet up in the auditorium, kind of get the day started, and then we'll take off about 9 o'clock, get to the park. You get to play and do all the stuff that you want to do there, take all the rides, eat the food, buy some trinkets, all that kind of stuff. You just got to meet up with your teachers and check in twice, okay? So it's a lot of freedom, and it's great to see you guys have fun out there and enjoy yourselves. So it is a great opportunity. So that's on May 11th. We'll let you know the next couple weeks. We'll send out a letter with some information for your parents, and then we'll talk about ticket prices. We try to get the prices about $20, and we'll need to purchase those by the end of April. So we will let you guys know before that time happens. But it's a good opportunity. It's a great time. Worlds of Fun.
Thanks, Kimmel. So 8th graders, get those dollars ready.
Speaking of getting ready, next week we'll have our tornado readiness drill taking place.
It will soon be thunderstorm weather as spring approaches. Do we know when?
Oh, we know, but how can we truly be prepared to practice like the real thing if we give away the time?
I see what you're saying, but can we talk about the weather at all?
No, we can't. But you know who can? The weatherman.
Hey CMS, it's me, Man Roush, and I'm here with Tomahawk Talk Weather. Now, I know you're expecting someone from 6 Hour, but they dropped the ball like Jamar Chase in the preseason, and I jumped at the chance. So let's get this forecast out. This past week, it felt like summer was knocking on the door as we saw a high in the 80s on Wednesday. But yesterday, we got more spring-like weather. How will the next 5 days go? That is anyone's guess. Remember, we live in Kansas, by the way. Today, we will see some clouds, but the high will reach 74 and the lows will drop to 59. Saturday, we have a 49% chance of showers, but temps will hit the 69 for a high. Sunday continues with rain chance as we are expecting about a 75% chance of precipitation. The high will only be 51. Monday gets colder as the high will only reach 38 degrees. And believe it or not, we have a chance of some snow falling from the sky. But Tuesday will rebound to 49 degrees for a high and mostly a sunny day. Thanks again, 6 Hour, for dropping the ball on weather and giving my fans a chance to see me doing weather again. I'm Madden Roush. Back to you two in the studio.
Thanks, weather person. Okay, Louise, let's take a quick break.
We'll play it, Spencer, and when we return, we will take a quick peek at sports and go Moxie.
sports fan Riley here for sports this week at CMS. You want the short and sweet? Well, here it is. Basketball is all over, and the only sport left is track and field. When does it start? Who is the track coach? Well, I have all that information for you. First track coaches this year are Mr. Stack for the boys and Mr. Bragg for the girls coach. Merriman and Coach Scott are the assistants. As for when track starts, the first day is Monday for all athletes to attend. Get out there and enjoy the track weather. For Tomahawk Talk Sports, I'm Riley Tate. Back to you.
It's hard to believe that the basketball season is over, and track is getting ready to start. Boy, time flat has flown this year.
COVID, which we don't seem to hear much about anymore, seems to be fading away too. But there is a few students and other who have had a hard time coping with this situation.
That is true, Spencer. And Go Moxie is here to help. Let's send it over to Mr. Strike to find out more.
All right, thanks, guys. Hey, we would like to introduce you for your article and broadcasting considerations from Go Moxie, Getting Through Stories of Resilience. This is a new podcast series that addresses something very near and dear to all of us, our mental health, and mental health especially among young adults. Andrea Sonnenberg, the podcast founder and host, started the series after losing her 21-year-old son to complications that resulted from multiple psychiatric medications. Let's hear what she has to say.
When my son died, I realized that mental health does not get the attention it deserves, and the stigma and negativity surrounding it only make it worse. So we focus on success stories. I'm Andrea Sonnenberg, and on my podcast, we talk with young people who are getting through despite their mental health struggles. You'll hear how they manage, what gives them hope, and how they define success for themselves. Every story has taught me something myself about getting through. I hope you'll join us.
Getting Through features open-ended discussions with young people about how they're getting through, how they manage, what gives them hope, and how they define success for themselves. We hope that through listening to their peers, students will not only know that they are not alone, but that also they learn about how others like them have found ways to cope, how to manage, and to improve and help their own individual paths. And most importantly, that there is hope. So if you get a chance, make sure you check it out. Thanks again to Go Moxie for their Getting Through Stories of Resilience. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Strike and Go Moxie. Okay, guys and gals, we are bringing you some news from around the world you might want to know about.
What you might not know is that recently in the news, Russia has proclaimed war against the small country of Ukraine.
One of the reasons for this war centers on Russia and President Vladimir Putin wanting to establish the old USSR. Another reason is looking for energy and power. And finally, the president of Ukraine was offered to join NATO.
NATO stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Correct, Spencer. President Putin then threatened the Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky. President Zelensky responded with, "You can bring it for war." And so this past week, Russia has launched out an all-out attack on the Ukraine government.
Wow, this is a lot of information, but this is also very important, ladies and gentlemen, because not only will this change history, we can say that we have seen this happen.
This has not only united Ukraine, but it also seemed to unite the world. As well, we just hope the invasion ends soon and both sides come to a peaceful agreement.
We also hope that all will stay safe.
Speaking of being safe, we wish you that for as well as we come to the end of our show this week.
For Luis Ramirez, I'm Spencer Meese. Take care, CMS. Damn.